Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sadaf Naseem and I am maths teacher of level 5. Well, my dear student, this is my ninth lesson about unit number 3. In the previous lesson, we have discussed the same unit, that is unit number 3, and the topic was addition and subtraction of the number, for which you have done the prime factorization just to make the denominator same for addition and subtraction. Now today's our topic is greatly related to fraction. Let's recall our fraction. Fraction of a whole. When we divide a whole into equal part, each part is a fraction of the whole. It means when you divide a quantity or a number, each part is called a fraction of the whole. So here you have an example of a fraction, that is 3 by 5. 3 is numerator and 5 is denominator. Let's move to the next, that is today's our topic is multiplication and division of the numbers. So how we will multiply and divide? So use cutting method, or you will do the cutting for the multiplication and for division. Well, my dear student, here you have some examples are there. Step number 1, the question 2 by 5 is going to multiply with 3 by 4. So 2 3 times 6, 5 4 times 20. When you do the cutting with 2, 3 times 6, 2 10 times 20, your answer will be 3 by 10. Is that clear? Now move to the next one, that is division. 1 by 2 divided with 1 by 6. This is the question, and the next step will be 1 by 2. You have to take the reciprocal of the next fraction. The second fraction, 1 by 6 will change into 6 by 1. Okay, now equal to sign, 6 by 2, 6 ones are 6, 2 ones are 2, so 6 by 2. Do the cutting, 2 3s are 6, 2 1 times 2, so numerator is considered as an answer, that is equal to 3. This is an example of division. So let's move to the next, that is your exercise. You have to use the key point in solving the sum of multiplication and division. I am going to solve a sum of your question number 1, part number 5, exercise 3.2, page number 50, right, in your book. Part number 5 of question number 1. 5 by 8 multiply 6. Solution. Now the very first step, start with the equal to sign, that is 5 by 8 multiply 6. Here you have no denominator, so what you have to do for denominator, you have to put the 1 just to complete the fraction. So it will change into 5 by 8 multiply 6 by 1, equal to sign, 5 by 8 6 by 1. Now as according to the key, you have to do the cutting. Cut by 2 in the table of 2. 2 cross cutting, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. So your next fraction will be, that is 5 by 4, because cutting is done. 5 by 4 multiply 3 by 1. Look at the slide, that is now the next one value is 3 by 1 and 5 by 4. 5 by 4 over here multiply 3 by 1. So what you have to do, you have to multiply the value. 5 3 times, 4 1 times, 5 3 times 15, 4 1 times 4. Now my dear student, you have a improper fraction because you have a greater number in numerator. So 15 by 4, you have to divide to make a mixed fraction. When you have improper fraction, you must change into mixed one. So 15 inside the house, 4 outside the, 4 3 times 12. 15 subtract 12, you will get 3. So your answer will be 3 whole 3 by 4. Well, my dear student, come to the next, that is another exercise question. I am going to pick question number 1 from your exercise 3.4, page number 58. I am going to take question number 1 for you, and the solution, 20 whole 1 by 3 is going to divide with 4. Then solution, look at the number that is in the form of mixed. First you have to change into improper, as I have told you that mixed fraction always change into improper, right? 20 you have to multiply the 3 denominator with whole. Whatever you have the answer, add the numerator. So this is denominator, this is whole number, this is numerator. So 320 times 60 plus 1. Okay, then sign of division 4. Here you have no number, so put 1 just to complete the fraction. 4 by 1. Now your fraction will be now 61 by 3. When you multiply and add the number, you will get 61 by 3, and this multiply sign will change into divide sign, change into multiply. Look at the fraction. Divide is going to change into multiply, and when you put the sign of multiply, then you have to take the reciprocal of the next fraction, that is 4 by 1. Reciprocal 1 by 4, just to make the numerator as a denominator and denominator as a numerator. It is called reciprocal. Move to the next step, that is when you take the reciprocal and put the multiplication sign, then you have to multiply the numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. 61 1 times 61 and 3 4 times 12. Your new fraction will be 61 by 12. Now again you have an improper fraction, you must change into mixed one. I am going to do rough work over here. 61 is going to divide with 12. 12 5 times 60 minus 1 is equal to 1. So when you divide 61 with 12, 12 5 times 60, you will get 1 as a remainder. So 1 whole. So my dear student, 5 whole 1 by 12 is your answer. Is that clear? So time to do your homework. Now your homework is, you have to do the exercise 3.2, page number 50. You have to ready your page very neatly. Draw the margin line, write the date, then homework exercise 3.2 at very top of your line, page number 50. And what you have to do, question number 1, part number 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is done in your slide. And then you have to ready another page, that is exercise 3.4. ready your page, draw margin line, each and everything. Then write down on very first line 3.4, page number 58, question number 1. You have to attempt part number 1, 2 and 4, right? Part number 1, 2 and 4. Is that clear? 3 is done your slide. So come to the page number 58 in CW copy. All the work should be done in CW copy. And don't forget to learn tables, that is 12, 13 and 14. Is that clear? So my dear student, time to say goodbye. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.